Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, I will be pulling messages from the Journey Oracle deck for today. These will be random messages for you guys, and these could also be confirmation messages that you guys need to know for today, or these could just be, you know, answers to whatever questions that you guys are inquiring about in general. So let's see what the energy is for today. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I hope you guys are enjoying the weather if you guys are outside and it is nice outside where you are. But I'm just going to start the reading here. So Spirit, please give me clear, concise messages for the collective for today. What messages and insights do they need to know? Please give them clear, concise messages for the reading for today. And please protect them at this time. All right, guys. So let's see what messages come out for today. Ooh. I don't want all the cards to come out. They all just flew as usual. Okay, so the first two cards that wanted to pop out was the Unknown. So this card loves coming out a lot because it's that energy, right? Where you guys are probably stepping into like a new beginning at this time, and it is the unknown. Like, you don't know what's going on. You know, your mind doesn't know, your body doesn't know. You just know that you're just going with the flow at this time. Like, that's all you know. You're just going with the flow, and you have no idea basically what can happen at this time. So for some of you guys, for an example, just to understand the message a little bit more, it doesn't have to be these scenarios. It's just for you to understand better. This could be, like I said in a previous message, this could be going to school. Okay, for some of you guys, you could be going to school, the same school, literally throughout your entire life. So say you've gone to school, this one school, since kindergarten, literally all the way to like grade 12, because there are some schools like that in Canada. Or you've gone to school from like kindergarten to like high school, and you still know some of the people that you went to high school with, but now you guys are going to like college and university. So that could be nervous. That could be nerve-wracking, right? Like you guys could be nervous at this time, because it's like, what the heck? I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what the hell to do. Where am I going to get the money to go to school? Do I get OSAP? Do I get you know what I mean? Like, you guys are thinking about things, right? So for some of you that resonate with that, it could just be stepping into situations that, you know, you feel divinely guided to do it. Like, you feel ready, but you just have no clue. Like, you feel like you're just like, okay, I just have to have faith at this point. This is going to work out. I pray to God it works out. You probably look at the sky or look at spirit and say, y'all better help. Y'all better help. You told me to trust in the divine, and now I'm trusting, so help me, right? So for anybody who resonates with that message, that could be something that, you know, you are worried about, but you shouldn't be, right? Because you are in the right path at this time. So, you know, take what resonates, but that's the message there. The second message is awaken. So for some of you guys, throughout this unknown, right, in your journey, you could have awakened. You don't have to awaken once. You could have awakened multiple times, because a lot of people awaken a lot. This could be you leveling up within your highest self. So maybe seeing things in a different light. Your intuition is more heightened, things like that of that nature, right? Getting more synchronicities and signs. That could be something that could resonate for some of you guys too. So in a sense, it's almost like you might get dreams too. That's what I'm getting to. Like, you might get dreams. It doesn't have to be like angel numbers only. You could be getting dreams about certain things, and then that also gives you confirmation, like deja vu. So you might have a dream, and then say you go to work or school, or you just go your day-to-day life, and something replays again, and you're like, that's weird, that feels familiar. Because it's in your dream, right? You dreamt it. So it's almost like spirit is already preparing you, because you're already tapped into. So whatever it is that you've awakened towards, that's confirmation too. The next card that came out was Follow Your Bliss. So for some of you guys that have awakened and you're stepping into the unknown, it's because you guys are following your own bliss, right? Following your own bliss could be anything. As I mentioned in the previous examples, this could be going to school. This could be going to work, a new job. This could be moving, right? This could be moving into a new city, a new country, like anything. Anything that is unknown to you, that is not your familiarity, like your comfortability of like your environment, that's going to shake you because you're not used to it. You're used to pattern recognition. You're used to stability, right? So if you're also somebody who's spiritually guided, sometimes you cannot be stagnant and you cannot stay in one environment. Unfortunately, you might be somebody who has to always move, right? Nobody wants to move all the time. But if you're somebody who has to keep changing places because that's just your energy, like you always transform no matter what, that could be also a sign too for some of you guys. What are the messages for the collective spirit? Oh. So the next card that came out was Release. So yeah, going back to like following your bliss and like awakening and like going into the unknown, you guys could be also releasing a lot of old negative energy too. It doesn't have to be negative, it could just be old energy, right? This is the card here. It could just be old energy. This could be past energy also, and this could just be the moon cycle too that I did a reading for, I think last week. I did mention that a lot of you could have went through a cycle of journaling, a lot of nostalgia, reminiscing, things like that. So for some that resonate with that message from last week and then connecting to this message like today, whenever you see it, that could be confirmation for some of you guys where it's almost like you guys are releasing anything that no longer serves you. You could probably feel that energy right now as like, you know, as days go by, maybe. This could have been triggered like last week, but then maybe this week it feels a lot more heavier, where maybe you're starting to also realize, like, since your third eye is open, what you deserve as well. So it doesn't have to be romantic again. This could be anything. What you deserve, what you think you desire in life for some of you guys. So if it is a romantic connection, maybe some of you guys are releasing old connections because you've come to terms with the fact that maybe that connection doesn't resonate with you no longer, right? Or maybe because of the fact that that person no longer connects with you the same way that you guys used to connect and things like that. So, you know, take what resonates, obviously, but that's the energy that I'm getting. It's a lot of releasing and letting go, right? And nothing is wrong with that. Like, no one's saying that you don't have to be cordial with that person, but it's just the whole idea that, you know, sometimes in life you grow, right? And you outgrow a lot of people, and sometimes those people cannot come with you as messed up as it seems, right? It sucks, but it's true. So I'm gonna see if I can pull a couple more cards. So the next card that came out was Abundance. So this could be coming in shortly. Obviously, once you've released any old habits, patterns, negative energies, mental, you know, mindsets and things like that, stagnant energies and things, abundance will start to flow to you because you have that portal open of having your heart chakra open as well, and to like allow yourself to receive certain things, right? Your beacon as well could be significant too. So when I see this, I see the star, and with your beacon, with the star, I also feel like with that energy, it could just be for some of you guys in a sense where no longer hiding who you are as an individual, stepping into your purpose. That could be anything. So if you're somebody who likes to dye your hair different colors, have piercings all over your face, and, you know, like to wear like gothic type of, you know, wear and things like that, right? You might have people in your energy that might look at you funny. Okay, so what? You like what you look like. You feel comfortable in your own skin. That's your beacon, right? you do things that make you feel happy, not what other people think that makes them happy. And not only that, it's like when you're around energies like that, it's almost like, well, if they feel like that about you, then how do they feel about themselves? It's almost like a deflection. Again, projection as well, because a lot of people will project their insecurities onto people. So you have to also understand that sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's just people who haven't healed. They haven't done the inner work. They say they do, but they haven't done it. And I don't care what anybody has to say, because I can say the same thing. I've done the inner work, but I'm not perfect. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect. I've done the inner work when it comes to certain things, but I'm not perfect. I'm still young. I'm still growing. I'm gonna get old one day. God spare my life. And I'm still gonna have lessons that I need to still learn. But the older you get, the wiser you become, right? You would think. Because sometimes that's not the case. But usually once you've done the inner work and you're somebody who can tap in, that could be confirmation for some of you guys too, where you can grow in that sense, right? I'm gonna see if I can pull one more card. Okay, so the next card is transformation. Okay, so again, going back to the beacon card and kind of like, stepping up, basically, like stepping stones for some of you guys. It's like you're leveling up the stepping stones. So as I was mentioning before, like when it comes to your beacon, it's like you're not caring what other people think about you, what you do for a living, how you come across to the world. It's like, if you like me, you like me, and if you don't, you don't. It's not like I'm doing anything to harm anybody. Like, am I killing people? No. Am I hurting anybody on the road? No. Am I speaking ill will about somebody? No. So it's almost like, okay, well, if I'm not doing those things, which in certain people's eyes, those things are obviously bad. So if I'm not doing that, why does it matter what I wear, what I eat, what I drink, whatever, right? And it's not obviously like on a spiritual level, like we'll get deeper into that another time. But in this sense, it's more like monitoring spirits, or people just watching you, right? Like, oh, why would you wear that? Or why would you this? Don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place, okay? Like, if you work in an office environment and you're wearing the most skimpiest of skimpiest clothes, I don't care that you want to look like that. That's cool. Wear the skimpy clothes, no problem. But at the same time, you're at work. You're at work, honey. Like, you're not supposed to be looking like that when you're at work, right? And not only that, it's like, you're not judging, but you're following protocols. So it's like, what's happening, right? So it's that time and that place thing where it's like, okay, am I gonna go to the club and wear a suit? Nothing's wrong with that, but it's like, am I really gonna go to the club and wear a suit? No, like, it doesn't make sense. Am I gonna wear club outfits to my job? No. So it's like there's a correlation with that, where it's like sometimes people need to understand that what you do is not a problem. It's a time and a place, and it's where you are at that moment, you know what I mean? But again, you guys are transforming. This could be spiritual, this could be in the physical as well, mental. So for some of you guys who had like mental blockages as well when it comes to your creativity or just anything in general, those mental blockages are also starting to come off, like they're being lifted. So you guys could be seeing that too. Not only that, transformations like in your journey as well. So again, for some of you guys too, with the journey, again, releasing people, letting go, not having any attachments to material things, and just basically just seeing life for what it is, right? So yeah, that might resonate for you guys. And at the bottom we have the present time. So again, and growing. Same thing I said, growing, right? Wholeness as well. And then money as well at the bottom. So money could also be significant for some of you guys too. When it comes to this transformation too, in the present time, like you growing and being whole within yourself is attracting like abundance and money and stuff like that to you. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I do hope the messages resonate with you guys. I'm gonna do some more messages today, so please look out for those. But please like the video, share, and comment down below if it does resonate, or if you know somebody that it might, you know, resonate with. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Collective and Soul Tribe. Love you. Bye.